Chai is 1 to 5 players buying ingredients to make and sell their tea to interested customers. The game is up on Kickstarter now. We'll add a link below so you can check out the campaign. Deep Aqua Games provided this prototype in exchange for an honest review. Because it's a prototype, many of the components you see in this video will be different than the final version. Once every player has their player board and tokens, they draw one of their matching cards and place it next to their board. This is the starting customer. Each player plays another face-up in the middle. Shuffle all of the remaining cards, then add 2 to the main customer pool. Fill the bag with flavor towels, shuffle, then fill the market board. Note that there are 1, 2, and 3 coin columns. The pantry starts with 1 of each item. I'll explain the market and pantry very soon. Shuffle the ability cards and place 3 face-up above the customers. Place the cups above the abilities, shuffle the tips, then put them face down in front of the cups. Give the first player a copper coin and all others a silver. Set the thermometer to 0 degrees, then play. On your turn, you can do one of 3 things. You can visit the pantry to draw a combination of 3 tokens from the board or from the bag. If you spend a copper, you can swap the tokens for new ones. You can reserve a customer to take their card, then place it near your board. The max is 3 reserved customers at a time. Customer requests can be fulfilled without reserving them, but reserving them prevents an opponent from finishing that card first. Reserving a customer also allows you to use one of the ability cards, which do things like guarantee you a gold coin as a tip, or let you swap unwanted tiles and tokens, and so on. Finally, you can visit the market to earn a gold coin. Then you must spend at least 1 copper coin buying ingredients. Let's look at those market prices again. The trick is you can purchase all touching tokens for the high cost. In other words, if there are 2 lemons in the copper column and they're touching 3 lemon tiles in the silver column, you can buy all 5 for $2. After buying, the remaining tokens slide to the left to get cheaper, and you can buy more ingredients at the reduced price. After your action, end your turn by fulfilling an order or by passing to the next player. To fulfill, just meet all the demands on a customer card. Collect all those in a matching leaf. If the tea type isn't yours, pay the owning player 1 copper to buy a leaf. Put the ingredients in a cup, then take the tip. Once all the tips for a round have been collected, slide the thermometer up, restock the tips, and have the next player choose a new ability card to replace one. After the final tip cup has been filled, the remaining players have a chance to wrap up whatever they can to get a few more points. Once everyone has gone the same number of times, the game is over. Add your money to the points from your satisfied customers. If playing with 3 or more people, an extra 5 points are awarded to the player who served the highest number of different tea types. Buy ingredients or select pantry items, fulfill orders, and be the most successful tea merchant. That's Chai. Our first learning game of Chai was a little over an hour, and we've had a few games less than that. You'll be able to play this on weeknights for sure. There are a bunch of boards, but the game's the same size as a normal game. A coffee table probably is too small for anything above the solo game, but your dining table should be more than enough. There is no reading, but you'll need to do basic math. For example, in the market, spend 5 coins for a $3 item and get 2 coins in return. If your kids can confidently add and subtract up to 10, they'll be fine, though younger kids may struggle with the market. We discovered Chai in early September at the Foul Play event in Calgary. The creators offered tea to people and were teaching the game. The designers, Dan and Connie, were super enthusiastic, taking tons of notes and listening to other designers and reviewers. It was really cool to see. I'd been to Origins, but we didn't get a chance to play prototypes. I hadn't seen that sort of thing before. Anyhow, Dan taught us how to play, and then sat back to watch. It was a close game, and none of us, Dan included, knew who was going to win. The final score? Mom had 50, Dad had 51, and I had 52. Aw yeah. The art is marvelous. For being a prototype, the components are really good. The cards, tokens, boards, nice quality. Chai isn't difficult to learn or teach. I taught Grandma in about 5 minutes. Families will be able to jump right into things. Younger gamers and or those new to modern games might want to start without the ability cards. Focus on the main gameplay first. As clear as the rest of the game's symbols and icons are, the abilities can be confusing early on. You'll keep looking at them to see what new cards do, slowing the game down. It doesn't seem like there's any one path to victory. Going for lots of small orders versus saving up for big ones, using the ability cards versus ignoring them entirely, or a mix, it all works. My favorite part of the game is the sliding puzzle of the market and the push your luck part of the pantry. I'm glad they let us choose to drop blind from the bag if we don't want what's available. There is a lot of luck. With more players, the game state could be completely different by the time things come back around to you. If you like to be in control of everything, Chai isn't for you. Chai has a lot of parts that come together in a fun and sweet way. This is a family game with just the right amount of luck and strategy to be interesting for experienced gamers and finishes in 60 minutes. Many people are going to enjoy their time with Chai.